Hello and welcome back to the training. So in this video, I'd really like to touch on what makes a quality review. So I want to walk you through how you can figure out what very specific words are most relevant to a niche. So determining the most specific words and using them at least a certain amount of times will help you achieve a perfect review. It's all about the words. So what I want to share with you is what makes a perfect review. All right, and more notably, the words that need to be included. So let's just come on over here, and we can go to pretty much any, it doesn't matter. So if we go in here, let's just use this particular example. So best dentist in Brooklyn. I never worked here in Brooklyn for this. But if we come inside of here, you're going to see it's a recurring theme, all right? There's going to be very select words that are popping out, and this is almost across every single service-based, any service-based company. It could be a dentist, it could be a roofer, it could be a doctor, it could be anything. And you're going to see these very specific words being showcased quite consistently. So words like service, people, doctors, skills. These are co-occurring keywords. These are what make a review the most relevant. 3 or more inside of a review will achieve the most relevant review almost every single time. If you follow the other steps that I'll showcase and outline towards the end of the training. All right. So one of the main goals or objectives that I would highly recommend before I start curating reviews for your clients against your competitors is figuring out which recurring words are popping up inside of these reviews. The word service happens very, very consistently. But again, we're trying to get usually the top 2 or 3. If you come in here to the next one, because again, if we're trying to not only push down the negatives, but we want to start curating reviews that benefit our clients. We want ours to show up. We want them to be the most relevant. Again, the reason relevance matters is because that's the way things are sorted. It's sorted by relevance. Same with ranking on Google. It's relevance trumps optimization every time. You don't want to get the keyword in there and stuff it, which is often what people think is what you should do. But really you want to get the owner's name and the most important keywords inside of there, but not the optimize exact match keywords, but the co-occurring keywords, the bolded words, the match words. All right. So again, if we scroll down in here, you're going to see again, it gets bolded up. So the word staff, work, office, doctor, options, right? I would go to each of them till you have a list, until you start seeing the same words over and over again. For this industry, it's going to pretty much be the same words. Once you have the complete list for this niche, you probably work in the same niche. You're not just taking willy-nilly clients, or maybe you are, but you're probably in the same niche. So once you have your master list, you can pretty much stick around with your list. So I highly recommend going through until you just keep seeing the same ones that you already have on your list. Then you know your list is complete. Then we'll talk about crafting that review, which is pretty self-explanatory, but I'll add it into the training, and I'll see you in the next video. I'll see you then.